Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to cast some friends games. This is kind of just this is almost like a practice one. I mean, they're 3 minutes in, so it's not so bad. So this is more just practice, hopefully improve my casting, stuff like that. So I know these guys on the dire side, they're people I know, and they're a 5-stack at the moment. So I'm imagining that the Radiant side will also be a 5-stack. So let's go, without further ado, we'll get into this game and see what's going on. On the top lane, we have Gangle on the Queen of Pain, Ainsley Harriet on Faceless Void, and Henna's 2099 on the Leshrac. On the bottom lane, we have G on the Clinks, and on mid lane we have Cold Turkey playing Kunkka. On the Radiant side, we have Evolution on Necrophos, who is supporting. It looks like Kumin. Stand still so I can read your name. Kokumin or something like that. On the Dragon Knight. On the mid lane we have C++, that's a programming language, I know that. On the Sniper in the mid lane, facing up against Cold Turkey, who is playing this Kunkka. Trying to get some last hits, but Kunkka getting, unfortunately getting procced by this, it's only level 2 headshot as well. Looks like Kunkka is, okay. Out-leveling, no, not out-leveling. Doing, you know, toe-to-toe with this C++ on the Sniper. In the jungle we have Tweety on the Lifestealer, and in the safe lane we have a safe lane Venomancer. So hopefully probably going to try and get an early Aghanims up on Hardstyle. It's Hardstyle Venomancer, and yeah, Tweety on Lifestealer. Topping the last hits at the moment is the off-lane Clinks, but Clinks is one of those heroes that fares very well against Venomancer, being ranged hero and all that. Going to take a lot of poison touch damage here, but I think Clinks is going to do a lot of damage here to Venomancer. Is he going to get out? Yeah. I mean, Clink's going to take a bit of the poison damage and the gale damage, so actually he might end up going down to similar sort of health as the Veno. So first blood was drawn by, I believe it was the dire side, by Queen of Pain, Gangle, who is sitting around here maybe looking to get a kill off here on Kominin. Right clicking, he's got to be really careful here, he's going to blink out. So there's lots of running away abilities with Ainsley Harriet on the Face Forward and Gangle on the Queen of Pain, and also G on the Clinks. Looks like Cold Turkey here, now hitting level 6, going to try and boat in. I think they have to be really careful here at the moment. Dragon Knight only level 4, here comes Kunkka. I think they might have spotted him with this ward here, but they're going to try and go on him, stunning him up. They've got to run away. But that'll be the end of that due to this nice ward here.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
So that was that, so 1-1. But here we can see the Clinks is getting a lot more last hits. And Lifestealer sitting at the same last hits as Ainsley Harriet on the Void. Void looks like he might be having his Midas brought out to him. That's a Midas recipe anyway, so about a 7-8 minute Midas. Not too bad at all. Looks like he has had a bit of trouble here. Here's a tri-lane. Against tri-lane Sniper coming in, C++, but unfortunately that's going to scare them off. But stopping the last hits coming in for the dire side. And no better fun. Clinks having to go invisible here. That was nice. He gets hit by the poison touch, well, by the gale actually. So he is a bit low. Only one Tango, but this is a Midas as well.
You don't even care.
So 2 Midas on the dire side, and I don't think there are any Midases on the Radiant, so this could be a long game. Well, they don't want to draw this game out, especially with Faceless Void and Clinks as well, carrying very hard, and Kunkka and Queen of Pain, all, well, strong mid-game heroes, Kunkka and Queen of Pain, so greedy lineup. Leshrac himself is a pretty greedy support pickup. I know for fact that Henna's a little less experienced, but he might be able to pull out some nice stuns. Leshrac, probably one of his more favourite heroes. I know Ainsley Harriet plays a good Faceless Void as well. Queen of Pain, a bit under-leveled though at the moment. I don't really know where Queen of Pain was, because it was a mid.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So, but she did manage to get first blood. She's only got one last hit. This is actually really strange. Support Queen of Pain? Why not?
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Not too bad, not too bad. Unfortunately, okay, Clinks is farming up the enemy jungle. Nicely done. This will stop the Lifestealer getting any farm and hitting that all-important level 6. Clinks is now level 6. Got the Death Pact. Probably going to try and he's going to run into this Lifestealer who's in a lot of trouble here. 2-3 right clicks. Going to have to rage out of this. But I think the Clinks maybe should have held on a little bit. Sat around this area here and called it a day. Courier. Got the boots up here. Unfortunately without the boots. Books, a bit of trouble. Lifestealer hiding behind this tower, or by his tower, expecting there to be Clinks, which is correct. He's going to stay here, he's going to quickly run here, and fortunately G it's not going to be able to do much about it. Looks like there was some action here. Was Chrono? Chrono has not been used yet. He's in a lot of trouble. And yeah, this will probably be his death. With the assassinate there, I wonder. There was literally nothing he could do there apart from not take damage. Oh, there's a lovely torrent there, catching 2 here, but I think that's going to be it for now. Where did that come from? What is the range on this? Oh, it's a massive range. I never realised it's quite so good. But they're looking to do something here. Lovely stun from Henry. Sorry, I know his name's Henry. Managing to catch the evolution on the Necrophos and the DK as well, who has yet to hit level 6, but we'll be doing that soon. Kunkka looking for the room, but it's not available at the moment. Lifestealer back up to the full health, so not having to worry too much. And Venno is just nicely sitting there, getting XP, getting farm while he can. And actually don't think Klinks can do much about this. He doesn't have enough mana to go invis here. The slow might be too much. Venomancer on full health. Does have his Venom, his Poison Nova, but it's going to be the end of that. But forced out of lane. Klinks here, level 7.5 up against this Venno, who is now level 8. With that Orb of Venom as well, dealing lots of damage. But they might try and wrap around here. It's going to be a pincer attack onto the Venomancer. I'd be so very surprised if he survives here. Queen of Pain throwing out the dagger. And Venomancer trying to slow him down, but here comes the Kunkka. There's going to be some strong right clicks here. I think Venomancer just going to try and kill off this Queen of Pain. Gangle in a lot of trouble here, and actually the poison's going to tick him out. And there's a deny. So, guess no gold go in the way of the Venomancer. But that is it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. So there's that.
Klinks faces forward, definitely leading the last hits at the moment. If we have a look at net worth, yeah. So the Dire side definitely ahead, but we have to remember that is in that is invested mostly in the Midases at the moment. So, but it will escalate a lot higher, which is definitely what these hard carries need. And it's another assassinate attempt faces forward. I think he's just going to get out of it here on 30 hit points. But he's sticking around. Maybe going to try and get a Chronosphere off. Guess he's like with only 1 level in backtrack, that's only a 10% chance of blocking that damage. He has to go back. He really needs to, unless someone has a South. And the nice Leshrac, being the lovely sport he is, but it looks like the Kunkka is going to throw a torrent to deter any people that might be following him. Looks like we might have a team fight. Henry's going to run into the Dragon Knight. He's taking so much damage from this sniper in the background, and Dragon Knight drops his ulti bolt, and C++ managing to dodge the boat there, and Dragon Knight does go down, so that's a Leshrac for Dragon Knight, which is a lot better than Necrophos. Also goes down here, faces forward, just getting out. Didn't manage to use the Chronosphere yet. He's got his treads now. And so a Leshrac for a Necrophos, and it looks like a sniper as well, so 3 for 1 trade, triple kill going the way of G here. That's picking up his level 9. He now has his Midas as well, which is going to try and find a creep to use. So all in all, a very good trade in terms of the Dire, which they really need to. This is going to help them snowball even further.
Top tower is under attack.
And killing off that sniper also very important. It's going to stop his, don't know what he's going for, Shadow Blade possibly? So with these Midases now, the carries now have their treads, which will definitely be needed. Haste Rune picked up by Kunkka. So maybe going to look and find a kill somewhere. He's going for that drums build. Nice mana and extra attributes and health. And look at Necro. Been playing support role. Managed to get the arcane boots at 12 minutes. Not too bad at all, not too bad. He has got 16 last hits as well. Is he gonna... What about this Venomancer? He's got his got boots and a wand. So not too shabby here. But he might be in a bit of trouble. But yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. Comes to Klinks. Unfortunately, doesn't have his... he's got Sin on Intreads. That's a lovely Nova. It's going to catch 3, but that's his death. But they're all going to be in quite a lot of trouble here. It wouldn't surprise me if a couple of them go down. They've got to stay out of the way of these Plague Wards.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
There we go. Venomancer killing off the Leshrac. And Klink's forced to go back, and so will Gangle. I've got to be really careful not to say their real names, because obviously if they might not feel pleasantly about it. So that's 6 for 7. That's the trouble we get if this is a core Venomancer. If he gets the levels, he's got a very early Poison Nova, which to these squishy heroes, the Klinks, the Queen of Pain, and the Leshrac, they're all sitting, below 1,000 hit points. I think. Yeah. Okay. So Klink's got. Oh no, it looked like his Darth Death Pact must have just worn out. That was a Necro ulti being used on the Kunkka. I think this boat actually might keep him alive here, and Sniper cannot get in range for the Assassinate, or looks like Assassinate was actually used, so Cold Turkey on the Kunkka is going to be able to get away without too much trouble. Might be a push mid here at the moment. Queen of Pain using her... Yeah, this is going to be a dead Sniper. Sticking along way too long. Using the dagger, the blink, and the Scream of Pain enough to finish him off there. So a slight mistake coming out from Sniper there, sticking around too long. His farm is not too great, actually. If we look at last hits, it wouldn't surprise me if he's a bit low. Yeah. He must have had a trouble, you know, he's a squishy hero going up against the Kunkka, meaning he had to stick back. Especially without those early levels of headshot. Venomancer once again just sitting here farming, pressing the tower, hasn't done much though, and that's a torrent, it's gonna miss unfortunately. Is he gonna try a boat? Maybe no. The Gale thrown out, so Kunkka's gonna have to go back a bit here now, but here comes Leshrac. Just gotta get a stun and a Queen of Pain. Ulti should be enough to finish him off. Queen of Pain, yeah, sitting on 400 hit points. Queen of Pain's not even needing the Scream, the ulti, the Sonic Wave even. Scream and a few right clicks, just enough. Here comes a Sniper, but he's got to be careful here as there are 3 dire heroes. But meanwhile, the Lifestealer has been sitting in the jungle. Got himself what has he got? He's now got his armor, so he's ready. He's ready for fighting. And he's going to take on these Ancients, which will definitely boost his... Actually, he doesn't have an armor yet. He's just got the recipe. My bad. The Chronosphere was used and killing off the Dragon Knight without too many troubles, with Clinks there just right-clicking away, being a nuisance. So there's a pretty good synergy going on between this team. Because while the Veno goes on, not the Veno, but Faceless Void goes in, uses his Chronosphere. Fight should be enough. With the Clinks, they can easily pick off maybe 1 or 2 heroes with a decent Chronosphere. And the Queen of Pain can also do some range damage. Hopefully set up possibly a Sonic Wave. And yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting Queen of Pain pickup. She's been going around, she's got 3 kills. I mean, it's 2 deaths as well, but she's been able to do things. So although she wasn't in the farming role, she's managed to find some pickoffs and stuff, which is really what you need. So 1.6k here up on Clinks. I imagine it'll most definitely be an Orchid. It's pretty much always a good item to get on Clinks. Gonna leave this illusion room for now for the bottle with the Kunkka. I think it's time they start taking some towers. This is what the Faceless Void, maybe leave Faceless Void in the farming up the jungle. He's now got his Mom, his Mask of Madness, which is really what you need. But Venomancer decided to go top now, and I think if Faceless Void, if Chrono was up, he could easily get a kill on the Veno. Only sitting on sub 1000 hit points. They need to push, and this is exactly what they're doing here. 4 dire heroes bottom, finding the Lifestealer, who's going to be in a lot of trouble here with all of them around. He's going to have to rage up. This is what he's going to do. Rages up just in time. Unfortunately, they don't really have any stuns. We got an X though. I don't know whether this will be enough. He does need to use it if they really want to get this kill. But a lovely stun from Leshrac, and the right click's going to be enough. No, he's going to get away. Lifestealer gets away, and there's a Dragon Knight and Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble here. Going to have to run away, and unfortunately, they don't get the Lifestealer. He's going to sit nicely by his tower until he knows Clicks is out of the way. And Dire's top tower does go down, but here comes Chronosphere. Should be a fairly easy kill. Mask Command is being used, and a few of these, max time lock easily kills them off. Definitely a good pick off, but they do lose the tower. Unfortunately, Chronosphere was not up in time to save the tower. So a kill for tower, maybe not worth it, especially but it is a core Veno, so not so bad. Kunkka being quite aggressive here. Now got at least 1 level in X. I mean, the range isn't great. A lot of the pros, they seem to be going towards the just get 1 point in the torrent to start with, and the Necro ulti being used, but it's literally going to do no damage. Trying to hold him in place until so the Lifestealer get in range. That'll be enough. And the bottle is going to be filled with a DD rune. Radiant staying mid. They're going to try and get this their second tier 1 tower. The Clinks maybe going to try and find a pick off here. Necrophos would definitely be a fairly good target, although it does have a heal. I think Sniper would be an even better target here, and he's going to go for it. Level 12 against level 10. This should be his death. Getting into position. He's going to finally do it. There we go. Uses the searing arrows with the strafe.
Great teamwork.
Enough to easily pick him off now, and a mega kill streak going that way. But Lifestealer going onto the Kunkka, who's got a DD rune, probably going to turn and fight. Faces Void, stun up, doesn't have enough mana or time for Chrono, so he's going to time walk out. Here comes the boat, going to spill over the two of them, so we got the rum taking effect here. They managed to kill off the Dragon Knight. So they're going to push the offense here. They need to get a tower out of this, they really do. DD rune on Kunkka, still got half life. Max Tidebringer can do some serious damage. Looks like they're really going to defend again. They really need to push their advantage, but then again, with 4 cores, they can sit back, relax. Well, not relax so much, but just farm up, especially with the 2 minuses as well. But the first tier 1 tower does go down for the in favour of the Dire. So 1 for 1 at the moment. Mid tower, you know, fairly important tower as well. The Venomancer here, just being a nuisance, and a Maelstrom pickup by the Void. Yeah, good choice. Klink's looking around. He's going to try and get a creep here. Quite a lot of hit points there, so this will. He's going to wait around. Here comes a sniper. Take the creep and go on them. Here we go. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough, but here comes the Dragon Knight. It's going to stun him up. Use fire, breathe fire. Klink's is going to get away with the assassinate being used, and here comes reinforcements from the Dire side. You're going to try and find this Veno. Veno placing slightly. Maybe, you know, it's going to slow down this Queen of Pain, and here comes a Gale. Is Poison Nova going to be used? Yes, it is. The stun coming out from the Leshrac going to be enough? No, but the Queen of Pain bails, and that's going to be the death of the Leshrac. Queen of Pain, run! Run! He does Scream of Pain. Yeah, so, no, Sonic Waves even. And gets the kill on the Veno. So 15 for 8, definitely some good ganking going around, especially by this Klink's now on 5 for 0. Got his Crystallis actually, he didn't bother going for the Orchid. I guess not so useful this game. Well, at least not the most useful item, and raw damage may be the better option against the Dragon Knight and the Lifestealer, who are a bit more tanky and less reliable on their spells. But here comes the push. It's been a fairly passive game so far, 20 minutes in and only 1 tower down each, although I suspect this will be the second. Lifestealer raging up just to make sure get that extra attack speed, and the armlet being used, and gets the last hit. Nice. And a mech finished for Necro. Venomancer going towards the Aghanims. That early Aghanims is such a pain, a real pain in the ass. And I really think the rate to die, they need to push down this top tier 1 tower. But defense is coming in terms of Dragon Knight, Venomancer, and a Necrophos. So whether it'll be enough, I think they can do this. They should be able to do this, even with all the wards down. And the Chronosphere being used, you're going to go on Necrophos. This is doing so much damage, especially with some of these procs. Here comes the boat, managing to catch the Dragon Knight. I think the Faceless Void maybe she's stuck around, stunned up by the. But there's so much damage coming out here. The Klink's dealing some real damage as well. So unfortunately, with that initiation from the Faceless Void, who's now TPing out, needs to as well. He's nearly down, but he just gets out. Nicely done. So he's got a crit and some extra damage and attack speed. So no one dies for the Dire, and the Radiant doing rather well. And they get a tower as well. And Queen of Pain, and I think this is the Leshrac as well. They're pushing. Leshrac working towards
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Mechanism, but he is a far way off now. He has definitely been in terms hard support, especially with these 4 cores around, all fighting for experience and last hits and gold. What did Kunkka decide? It looks like he's probably going for a Shadow Blade.
That's happening.
Which I think is a good idea. It fits well with their sort of ganking lineup at the moment. They do get the tower as well, uncontested, especially with the Leshrac. Max level of Diabolic Edict is enough. I'd almost like to see. No, I guess with this lineup. But it's quite common now for, or it was common. Actually, I'm going to see what's going on here. X marks the spot. Is this going to be enough? And the torrent being used is going to be easy pickings for this Kunkka and Klink's. Now I've got a wicked 6-7 for nothing. And the Shadow Blade was picked up by Kunkka. He's going to use this. Maybe we're going to try and. It was used in range, but Necrophos taking a lot of damage. X going to be used. Is going to be anything else? A torrent. It's going to be enough. This was just enough. And Necrophos, I think, will be finished off here. But Klink's in a lot of trouble with the sniper ult being used along with Necrophos's ult, being a bit too aggressive there. But I can see why he wanted to go for that. But yeah, it wasn't enough. And also the looks like the Leshrac goes down, being a bit out of position, I imagine, getting in range for the. Yeah, Open Wounds was used, and I imagine Dragon Tail was also used. Sniper opting for this Shadow Blade. It's taken quite a long time to get there. He's fairly poor. So, I think they probably need it for the scouting. And I'd like to see Venno pick up a gem. But he's working towards his Aghanims, so he's about 2k gold off for the moment. Just needs that point booster and the Blade of Alacrity. With these towers go down, Leshrac was able to finish up the mechanism. Basher, the Life Stealer. Yeah, what was I talking about before with the Leshrac? He, one of the more, the older, like, pre 6.80 I think it was common maybe to even forego Lightning Storm, not even bother. But now with the slow, I think it's 75% slow for half a second. That's not to be underestimated. And Sniper, 2 Shadow Blades being used, so Kunkka is not going to be able to find the Sniper. At least not at the moment. Necrophos farming up the jungle. He's probably energy booster, probably going to go for Bloodstone, but he's going to be in a lot of trouble here as Klinks comes along. Evolution, you've got to get your ass out of there. But nah, he's not going to manage it unless Necrophos uses his ultis defensively. I think Klinks took too long about it. He took way too long about it. He's gone for Blink Dagger. I completely missed that, so he didn't feel too scared about doing it. But I think that was a mistake. He should have gone earlier. But hey, Dark Pack about to run out. Diabolic Edict being used to harass this tower down, but with the Venomancers, he's now got level 2 in Plague Wards. So slightly stronger defences, but all tier 1 towers are down for the Radiant. And if we have a look at the XP graph, oh yeah, the Dire with those Midases they've been able to farm a lot more efficiently. And I imagine the gold will tell a similar story: 10k gold, 12k experience. Venus Gale being used on a large amount of them. Leshrac's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to try and sell up Tweety, but it's not going to be enough. I think Leshrac will just about die here, especially to the Assassinate. Is it going to be enough? Was that cancelled? Assassinate looked like it was cancelled, I think. Which makes sense, because Leshrac was in there. The mech, not quite enough to save him, being chased down by the Life Stealer. He's now got 107 last hits, but
Radiant's
this
bottom tower is
Ainsley
being
Harriet,
attacked.
I haven't really seen him,
Radiant
but he's
has
been
fortified
farming. And what's he got? Is that going to be his Daedalus finished?
Radiant's bottom tower is
That is
under
Daedalus.
siege.
So if he gets some crits off, along with time locks, he's going to be killing these supports. Any one of them actually really quickly. Klink's in a bit of trouble here, being chased down, but they can't catch him. Negative earn charge, and stuns, and slows, and dust as well. Not stuns, poison. This Blink Dagger, able to escape, he's level 16 as well now. 100 last hits, pretty much keeping up with the Life Stealer. Like I said, although you maybe feel like the Dire should have maybe pushed a bit earlier, stuff like that, they have managed to, you know, they do have the late game as well as the mid game, so it's been enough just to sit back, farm up, get the pickoffs when you can. This Face Void now level 17 as well, so if you have a look at the levels, I think we'll find that the Dire are in a much better place. Yeah, much better. This is due to the Midas, I think this is the Midas effect, and the Radiant not pushing the advantage when they, well, I'm not sure if they ever had an advantage really. A little bit earlier on, at this sort of 7-8 minute mark, with the Venomancer and the Dragon Knight, maybe they should have pushed earlier to stop the available farm by the Dire. Klink's not deciding not to go for this Venomancer just yet. Not sure why. His invis is about to run out, so he's gonna go for it. He's got to go for it. Go. They're waiting for the Queen of Pain. He just wants to sit around, wait for it for a little while. There's going to be enough, but Assassinate actually killing him off. Klink's being open wounded, but the stun coming out from Henry, saving his different. Here comes a Chrono. It's a 3-man Chrono, not quite 4-man Chrono, but faces forward, actually being ultied up, but it's not be enough to save the Viper. It's not going to be enough to save the Life Stealer, and that's going to be it. He was stunned up by Dragon Knight. It's not going to be enough. They're going to reinitiate here with the mechanism. I think they can. Does have a time walk up, but the Clinks here is enough. So Clinks does get stunned up, but it's not going to be enough. Time lock stuns from the Leshrac, and nicely done there by the Face of Void. That was a really good Chrono as well. Even though the Necro ulti did have to be blown, which did basically no damage. Now he's got an Ogre Club, so maybe walk towards the Aghanim Scepter instead. But it's the only thing the Necro could do. That's another Daedalus. There's 2 Daedali. Finished up for the Dire. Things are not looking good for the Radiant. Just getting out farmed.
Middle tower is being attacked.
This is what you need with these greedy picks like the Dire have picked up. They need to be punished early, which is it's something that's really hard to do. As you know, as a newer team, if you haven't played together very much. Aghanim's finally finished up for Venomancer. He was doing so well. He was looking to finish it at the 20-minute mark, which would be really good. But now everyone has more. It's more hit points. It's not quite so effective. Dragon Knight is very poised. Decided to go for Blade Mail, which actually I think that's a very good pickup. There's a lot of burst damage and right-click damage just coming out from all of them. But it's whether he can use it quick enough if he gets Chronosphered. And then again, I don't think the Faces Void really care. Who now has a Mjolnir. So they are really ready to fight here. Just gonna get some more farm. I think after the next team fight, where I imagine inevitably the Dire will win.
Under attack.
We never know though.
But just continue doing whatever it was you were doing.
But another tier, so this is all tier 1 towers down for the Radiant. So that's why Clinks decided not to go for the Orchid, because Queen of Pain has now gone for it, which I think is a good choice. Probably primary target if you can use it quickly on the Veno or the Lifestealer, or any of them. You know, Orchid's always good to use, and they get the Venom, catch the Venomancer. I imagine nothing really needs to be used apart from the lockdown by the Faceless Void with the bashes coming from Time Lock. Kunkka with the vision, trying to catch out the Lifestealer, but Lifestealer being aware of his peril. Clinks scouting out. He's got his Blink Dagger and his Daedalus. Kunkka also going for Daedalus. There are just crits like crazy coming out. Crazy crits. Not going to reveal himself. Big damage coming out from Tidebringer, but not really. Unfortunately, no crit being propped. The Queen of Pain is squishy here, so she's going to have to go back, but I think they can still fight the Dire. Chrono is up. Clinks just used Dark Death Pact. Is it? Yeah, Death Pact. So one good Chrono. You can pick off 2 heroes, easy peasy. Especially the squishier ones like C++. And even DK at this point. Not so much DK, but... Oh, this Necrophos is in a lot of trouble if he gets caught out. I know they're there. Got some support from the Venomancer who's now alive with his... if he gets a good Poison Nova off, I think they have a chance. The Radiant do have a chance. But I think that's it for the moment. Very passive. Maybe they look to take Roshan. This Haste Rune probably going to be picked up by Kunkka. And Faces 4 is just going to farm up these Ancients. We don't want to, you know, they're sensing that they've got this late game. They have it. So they're just going to stick around, farm up. I mean, they're probably like 20k XP and 15k gold. That's going to keep doing it until they just they can push the GG in one go. Eagle Song now for the Faces Void. This is one fat void. 226 last hits at 32 minutes and 8 for 1 as well. He can easily solo multiple people. Hardstyle and the Venomancer going to watch out here. Clinks. He's actually probably just going to go after. No, more scouting. That's it for now. Here comes a push. But none of their super hard carries are available at the moment. But they just want to farm up. Leshrac maybe wants to go for Bloodstone. Probably more supporty item, so I'd say a 4 stuff would be the best item now. Queen of Pain, her job's done. She blinks in Orchid, someone, Scream of Pain. And anything else, Dagger. Queen of Pain. Sonic Wave, that's it. Yeah, Hiccups of damage. Just, no, don't want to use Just wait for the Conqueror to come along. And Scream of Pain, and no. I always forget the Sonic Wave was used. Faces forward, can't. Soloing up this poor Roshan. It's got the Aegis. I was watching the tutorial. I was watching someone play the tutorial, and the announcer announced it Aegis, while everyone else says Aegis. So I'm gonna say Aegis. So this Daedalus not too far away from Conquer, another 15k gold, and he'll have that up, and the crit team will be around. Here comes a massive Chronosphere. Just look at this Dragon Knight melt. He's going down so quickly, and this sniper goes down in like 3 or 4 hits. Godlike streak faces forward, and the tower going down. They're just going to push. They need to push this GG. Haste Rune being used by the Conqueror. He's got his level 16 boat when he needs it. There's so much damage fortification being used, but I think that's all they can do for now. Leshrac has to be a little careful here, but so was it a buyback? I think there must be the buyback. No, or maybe the Venomancer just came back quickly.
Clear as clean water.
So Chronosphere was used, and once again they're deciding not to press their advantage. I'm kind of tempted to message them and just say, finish it. They clearly have the advantage, they can see it, but they can't. 10 for 1, 9 for 1, 5 for 4, but yeah. I think the story's just been this faces forward and the clinks. Venomancer not really progressing any items. This Aghanim is not really any close for that evolution either. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Lifestealer going aside a creep, but his farm's doing alright. It's doing alright. What about this sniper? Shadowblade and Broadsword. So not great. I think maybe they're trying to bait. Maybe they want to bait, or this is some new technique for farming. But the creep's gonna get killed. And here he comes. He's gonna rage up. Is he gonna rage up? No, he uses the dust, but he gets stunned up. He doesn't rage up in time. But Clink's actually in quite a lot of trouble here. But the open wound's gonna end soon. Can he go invis? He can't go invis. He's actually gonna die. Nicely done by the Lifestealer. So isn't a lot. That's quite surprising there. And he's just look at these stuns coming out. Assassinate being used for nothing, but. I actually managed to get 2 pickoffs here, so that was well played by the Lifestealer. You got a couple of bashes off, especially with the sniper as well in the background. Managed to kill off the Leshrac and the Clinks without too much trouble actually. Dragon form is used by Dragon Knight. He's now got a Vanguard. Probably not my item of choice, especially at the 36-minute mark, or maybe it was around 30 minutes he got it, but must have been fairly recently.
3 sheets to the wind.
Faces forward, now finish up the butterfly. He's going to go in, he's going to catch at least 2 here. Nope, he's decided he's not going to use Chronosphere, no need. Necrophos having to use that ulti, just need 1 bash, just 1 bash. There we go, he's going to die. The stun coming out from the Dragon Knight, is this going to be enough? Now he's going to have to back off, and the Chronosphere was used. Unfortunately he doesn't have Mask of Madness, but it's going to be enough. These Mjolnir procs are going to be doing their work. Triple kill and Godlike Spree. The Venomous Gale, Poison Over was used. Faces forward, still sitting on half his health. Just have to be a little careful if this Lifestealer possible. Lifestealer did try. We actually managed to get the Conqueror, it looks like. Scardy now for Clinks. He's going to be pretty tanky. Mask of Madness being used. Faces forward is just going to get some serious procs of those Time Lock. And this Chris as well is doing work. Reported live. What? You can't report your Lifestealer considering he's pretty much doing the best on your team. Level 25, 3k gold. This is why you don't let a Faces Forward have free farm. Got some shit talk going on. Shadowblade, blah. Void commended.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Ainsley has played really well. This is the real Ainsley Harriet as well, and I think this is probably.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
I think maybe going to try push GG. Face Void in a lot of trouble here, but he does have the Aegis actually, which is the reason for him being so ballsy, I think. And he does have Chrono up, so he's just going to go in and use it. No. Necrophos Salty going to be used. He's going to just try and leap out. I think he should just go back in there and kill. Assassinate, going to do some damage. He actually even backtracks it, which is just spit in the face. He's going to have to turn around though, and here comes the Chrono 1-2. Phase Venomancer goes down. Dragon Knight, he's going to go down as well. Double kill, beyond godlike. What can you do against the Faceless Void as this farm? You're not. You've lost the game. At 30k. Oh my god, Void. Have you never seen a farm Faceless Void before? They really need to just finish the game. They've got it. They really have it. Oh, I got a message in. Oh my god.
Top tower
That's
is being
ridiculous.
attacked.
I probably would have gone, well, maybe a more serious game you'd want to get BKB, but why not just destroy them even more? Kunkka does have the Shadow Blade in a second. And Lifesteal are being very smart about this, actually. Heavens how bad, without the BKB, Faceless Void will be disarmed for 3 seconds? Yeah, 3 seconds. Clinks with Discardy. And 3k gold. He'll probably want to go for Butterfly next. He's doing some serious work. I can't remember us. These UAMs. I can't remember. Here comes the Queen of Pain. Just going to scream onto this, onto Hardstyle on the Venom. Here comes another tower going down. So that's all tier 3 towers. 1 tier 4 tower down as well. Lifestealer doing the best he can. Doing nice. He's got the dust, which is, you know, will help against the Clinks, which was shown earlier. But 16-34, so over double the number of kills. 17 for 1 on the Faceless. It's just ridiculous. Leshrac stunning up the Necrophos. Actually taking a lot of damage here. He's going to go down here. Here comes a bow into Chronosphere onto 4 of them. Dragonite is going to go down. Scream of Pain onto the Lifestealer. He's going to go down as well. Nicely caught just on the edge, so Kunkka could get these last hits.
Tower is under siege.
And this is GG. GG, easy peasy. No, the Dire just played to their strengths. They knew they had the late game. No problems. Was that Faceless Void going in again?
Radiant's top tower has
Cheeky
been
bastard.
destroyed.
He's now going for an AC. It didn't even...
Radiant's top barracks is being attacked.
This is Deso. You just sell that.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Ah, he's got an AC
Radiant's
now.
bottom barracks is under attack.
This is just ridiculous. Finish the game.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks
Yeah.
is being attacked.
So I took a bit of damage from the tower.
Have been fortified.
Doesn't have Aegis either.
Radiant's
this much
middle
armor
tower
as
is
well.
under attack.
36 armor. 68%
Radiant's middle
physical
tower has been
resistance.
destroyed.
Literally nothing they can do. Maybe if they get stun... Void creeps. Oh, he's getting stuns up, but it's not going to be enough to get this Faceless Void. Divine Raid get picked up by Clinks. I mean,
Radiant's
why the hell
ancient
not?
is being attacked.
X being used. I'm really surprised that didn't proc, but hey, it was enough. And they're going to finish it. GG! Nicely done by the Dire. I think the main story of this game
Dire victory.
is the fact that you do not let a Void get farmed, which is, you know, is kind of obvious. But we saw on this graph here that there was a bracket of time where I think the Radiant should have pushed in a bit more. They had a couple of kills, stuff like that. 21 for 1 on the Faceless Void. Wow. So yeah, GG, game over, and we'll see. See you next time. This was kind of more of a practice run, some friendly game, but it was actually fairly entertaining until the Faceless Void got really fat. So until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.